Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, guys. I'm Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas, guys, and welcome to my page. I hope all of you are having a great evening. I hope you had your tacos or are going to have your tacos. I definitely going to have my taco in a bowl as soon as I get off this live because I've already put my taco salad together, got it ready, all ready and sauced up for, for my nom nom time after this live. Anyway, guys, I wanted to jump on today and do a fun tier tray craft for you guys celebrating Cinco de Mayo and Fiesta days here in Texas. Hi, Maria. Hola, hola, amiga. I'm going to find myself really quickly here. If you happen to catch this later, hashtag replay, let me know you were here. If you don't happen to see that live box right above my head. But if you do, jump on in, say hello. I definitely do appreciate you all very much. Hi, Jenna. Hello, Jenna. Let me find myself really quick. I've already put my taco salad together, got it ready. Okay. Let's see. Okie dokie chokie, we got it. Hi, Trina. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you all for hopping on with me tonight, guys. I did set goals for myself this week to try and come on live every day. I do come on lives Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays with my groups. Monday, I'm on with the Bright and Early Crafters. Wednesdays with the Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace, and Friday with the Spanglish Amigas. So you definitely do usually see me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I did set a goal to do a live every day this week. So today I am jumping on. Hi, Helen Gallegos Ortiz. Helen, sorry, chica, I was out of town. I need to pay you that money for the glue gun holder. I actually bought a glue gun today at Hobby Lobby because I broke mine. Because I'm buying a glue gun holder from Helen, and I don't have a glue gun, okay? But I got the glue gun, so now I got to pay you your money, girly girl. So as soon as I settle down, I will look for the invoice and pay that. I'm backed up on a lot of mail. I'm actually got home from physical therapy today. I started packing orders because there's some that already have been, I was a little backed up on orders, and I got here and started packing orders, took a pause, and I jumped on for this live. I'm going to do some Cinco de Mayo fun and celebrating Fiesta, guys. If you guys don't know, here in Texas, we have the amazing Fiesta days. It is a huge Hispanic, Latin, Mexican culture festival event that we have here for 2 weeks in San Antonio, Texas. My children grew up going to Fiesta. We took them there every Fiesta. They have the amazing night parade. It is the most fun time ever. They have the most yummiest foods from everywhere. I mean, you have your street corns, you have your taquitos, you have all kinds of different amazing things, all kinds of aguas frescas. I mean, if you guys ever have a chance, if you're in Texas, you definitely in the May season, you definitely want to go out and visit Fiesta days. There's also the big rodeo, the big carnival, so many amazing things going on there. We are also celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I am going to work on a tier tray. I did cheat a little bit. I went to Hobby Lobby earlier and picked up a few things. But guys, I was, scrolling through Facebook, sitting here before I got on. I was sipping my little tea, going through Facebook, looking at different things. And I did see there's lots of crafting going on, lots of fun events going on. So kudos to everyone. And to those that, are having Cinco de Mayo events and, doing all those fun things as well, creating Cinco de Mayo crafts, doing all those fun things. There you go. You're welcome, guy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay? Craft away, my friends. Hi, Cecilia. How are you? I'm going to take another sip of this tea. Okay, I actually did draw out some of my things here that I wanted to work on tonight. This is tomorrow's craft. And then here's today's craft. So let's see. I kind of want to make a few little things here for my tiered tray. I did go to Hobby Lobby and I did pick up a few things because I wanted to add them to the tiered tray because, I do have my own ideas. I don't bite off everybody. I just kind of like to go in there and create my own things. I'm just being a little snipey here today because of some stuff I saw earlier, but I'm going to be quiet because I don't feel like getting into stuff with anybody. I found these towels, guys, in the 40% off sale at Hobby Lobby. They're just some regular dish towels, but they're in, oh, hi Ramona, hi Mary. They're in the different colors, and I thought they were perfect for the Fiesta Cinco de Mayo colors. I found some maracas. I'm going to cheat today. I'm not going to make my own bowls, but I'm going to use these for my craft. I normally, last year, I did make a piñata, and I made a whole tiered tray, Cinco de Mayo, a whole bunch of decorations, but I gave them to my daughter for her tiered tray. And I'm going to have to restart this year. I did find this cute piñata at Hobby Lobby as well. Isn't that just so much fun? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's so cute. Okay, so we're going to put that over here because once we start putting things together, we'll use those things. Let's just go ahead and start with, what should we start with? I want to create a taco, a pepper family, a cactus. Let's start with the cactus. Why not? Let's just go with the cactus. I do have this little pot and this little cone that I found. Hi, Ramona. I'm doing good today, guys. I got the whole, apparatus going on here. I had an hour of heavy-duty physical therapy, so I am hurting a little bit because they kind of worked me out. The lady that I had today, she wasn't playing. She was working my butt out. She had me doing all kinds of crazy exercises. They had me working with this really stretchy, strong kind of rubber band thing. Had me twisting and turning and a ball between my legs and doing all these different things. So I'm kind of sore right now, but I'll be okay. I'm here crafting with all my beautiful friends, so it'll be fine. We'll be fine. As soon as I get off, I have my dinner already ready, prepared, and I'm gonna go take a break. And I do have my Hello Kitty slippers on, so we're all ready. I actually got those in the mail last week, and I totally love them. Okay, so I just wanted to show those to you guys. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope all of you are doing great. Thank you all for hopping on. I know there's a few of us on tonight, doing lives. But it's sad. I'm sad. What makes me sad is when we kind of all have the same hours. I know Miss Joanne Barandi is on. I know somebody else is on another channel. Somebody else is on another channel. But, that's why we have replay, or we bounce around back and forth to say hello to everyone that we want to spend some time with. But if you can't jump on this one today with me, that's perfectly fine. I won't get mad. I won't get upset. Hashtag replay. Let me know you were here. Okay, I'm going to get the measuring spoons today. You know what? I don't think I need those. Maybe a 1/3. Because I kind of need it covered. I want to kind of make it rounded with 2 little arms. So we're going to go. We're going to go with it. So let's just do our thing, guys. I'm going to use my 1/3 cup here. I think that'll be good. So a little bit more. Hank's snoring under the table. Hank's depressed because his dad's not here. My husband is gone. I took him to the airport early this morning. And he's already in California. He got there early today. He had an early flight. He was going, I guess it was 2 o'clock our time when he arrived, but then it rose back. And you have a few devices so you can see different people. I know. And you know what? I do the same thing. I have few devices so I can see this person, that person, or I go back definitely and hashtag replay because, yes, I'm going to go live all week long. Hi, Donna. I'm definitely going to go on live all week long. I've been planning because I just have a lot of crafts going on. I'm excited. It's, we're heading into the spring, summertime, of course, getting ready for Halloween, one of my most favorite holidays. So absolutely, I'm super excited. The crafts are swirling around in here and I'm feeling better. And I'm ready to get out here and craft. What I'm doing right now is I'm just going to kind of do build up. I'm going to do build up to kind of form my cactus because this is a pointed cone. So I kind of just going to do build up right now. I did add in some tacky glue and we're just going to go ahead and build up the cactus. And don't get any frisky ideas right now, y'all, because I'm messing with this cactus right here. Okay, this is a cactus. You love my shirt? Thank you so much. It definitely is suiting today. I wore it to work today because when I do physical therapy, I like to wear my long t-shirt, my sneakers, and my yoga pants because I know I'm going to do physical therapy. But it also is it's really nice because I have my whole back brace on and it's kind of thick So it really helps. It really helps, you know, because it feels nice and loose and comfortable. Okay, this thing kind of looks kind of weird. It looks kind of weird. Hi, Yvonne. Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're doing that. Now, we kind of have that shape, right, of the cactus that I kind of want to do here. Now I'm going to kind of now add another layer and make it much more smoother and then add on arms. Okay, it looks like a pickle, right? Doesn't that look like a pickle? A pickle or something else. It looks weird. Okay. Get your mind out the gutter, Deb. Get your mind out the gutters. Okay? Your husband is gone already. Get your mind out the gutters. Hey, but it's evening time here, right? I hope no babies are watching or listening. You've been painting the plaque for your craft show, Omar. Okay, how are you feeling, Helen? Are you feeling good? I know you had your surgery, right? You had your surgery, or you're having it this Thursday? Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. I did add in some clay here, right? Just for kind of support to kind of, so it can stick. Because you see what I'm doing here, right? Maybe I'm playing with this too long. Okay. I know. Get your mind out the gutters. Get your mind out the gutter. This is what you call evening time crafting, right? This is not morning. This is not afternoon. This is evening time. This is like adult time. You're getting better, Helen? Good, good, good. So did you have the surgery, Helen? Did you have it? If you did, ay Dios mío, I hope you're feeling better because I know that's just like, it's so hard with the whole back thing. I hope everything is going well and I hope you're relaxing and you're painting. So that sounds like fun, you know, something enjoyable. So definitely take good care of yourself, friend. Surgery was last Thursday. Okay, so you're feeling better. Yes, my dear. Awesome. I was in in Dallas. I left here Wednesday, but I just got back on Sunday. Had an amazing time. Now it's catch-up time. Work was, my desk was covered with stuff. So I had to do catch-up at work. Now I'm catching up with the Bright Ideas business as well because the orders did come in abundance. And I did get out a bunch, but there's still a whole lot more I need to get out because if not, people are going to be mad at me because the orders are not out. But I came home from work packing orders because I definitely want to take care of all that and get them all out by the morning. I don't want to have any orders left. I want them all out for the morning and have them on their way because I have payroll tomorrow and then I have my live with the Bright Ideas crafters. Yes, adult crafting girl, already know. It's like, why did you start out with that one first? Why? Because your mind's in the gutter. That's why. No, it's just weird. It's just funny, right? How it's shaped and it's like you handle it so well. You're just, caressing it. So I'm just talking to myself, guys. Y'all leave me alone. Just kidding. I kind of twisted this whole thing around here. Let me fix this. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. These devices, I swear. So you just see, I'm just kind of rolling this out and kind of smoothing this out because this is going to be a pretty large cactus. Because I have these sombreritos, right? I want to put a little sombrerito on it. So yeah, that's going to fit perfect on there. These are also from the Hobby Lobby from last year. I need some happy juice, girl. Girl, I had a hot tea. I was here. Hi, Terry Cooper Gilbert. I was here sipping on the tea, girl, scrolling through Facebook and looking at, looking at all the stuff that's going on out there right now. And like, oh my gosh. I was like looking and scrolling. I'm like, okay, I saw some things. I'm like, don't react, Deb. Don't react. Don't react. It's like you take a few days off, right? And you think like you're going to come back and everything's going to be cool. Everything's going to be great. And no, it's still there. Still there. People still acting a fool. But we're going to block those. We're going to block that out because I can't let anything mess up my positive vibes. Earlier when I was at hi Debbie Jean, I was just about to talk about you, Debbie Jean. I was at the Hobby Lobby and I heard, Debbie, is that you? Because I sometimes I have my work face on and it doesn't look too good sometimes when my makeup's all smeared, especially when I have a heavy, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Ramona, don't look, Ramona. It's getting bigger and chubbier. I heard, Debbie, is that you? Hi, Laura. And it was Debbie Jean at the local Hobby Lobby. She saw me. We were both at the Hobby Lobby at the same time. She caught me skipping work. I was supposed to be at the bank and I was at Hobby Lobby picking up some stuff for tonight because I want to get this tier tray done and ready for Cinco de Mayo and Fiesta days. So I want to put it in my, have it here in my display area and get it ready. So you can see that really perfect, really cute, right? Looking all perfect and round and looking good. Hi, how are you, Laura? Welcome, welcome. I know it's getting so big, it's not even going to fit in the little container anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put little eyes on it, so I might as well make the little indentions on it now. I do have some little Perels here that I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and get those little eyes in here now before the clay starts to build up a skin. I'm going to add a little tacky glue. Okay, get the little eyes in here. I actually went and I stocked up on my supplies, guys. I went to Hobby Lobby. I went and got the tacky glue. I went and got the beads for the eyes that I use, but they're in the bag over there somewhere. I got things that I needed, like wire, all the different things, because you just never know, right, how things are going to get. So you definitely want to have a little bit of backstock ready just in case, just in case it gets a little cray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little nose. I guess I'll keep it the same color. This will be fine. Maybe make it a little smaller. Hi, Alma. What am I making? Okay, let's take a guess what I'm making. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a pickle by its toe. It's a cactus. It's a sexy cactus, Alma. He's too sexy for his spinas. I'm too sexy for my spinas. Too sexy for my spinas. Hi, Jennifer Carmichael. Hello, friend. He's just too sexy for his spinas. Okay. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. I'm just cray, like always. But if you watch me, you already know. Okay, there's nothing new here. There's nothing new going on here. You already know. These are the pink brushed blushes that I did get from Maria's Fake Bake, a shop. She has these on her Etsy. So I'm going to use some of these for some little cheekies. Let's see. Just maybe this brush isn't the one for it because it kind of is spotty, but it's okay. Not everything has to have cheeks, guys, but I definitely want to put cheeks on everything because this is going to be, everything on this tier stand is going to be cutesy, like always. All kinds of cute little fun characters, right? So you can see there. These blushes are amazing from Maria's shop because they have all different tones of pink and they're really large. That's the thing about these. It's really large. And okay. What I wanted to do, and I don't have them here. You know what? I need to get some stones. I got Hank and Daisy here all around me. Anakin Daisy all around me here because I don't have them in the kennels. And oh yeah, I do. I have yellow. I was going to say, I don't have a jar of yellow, but I do. You know what? I think I even had yellow here. I didn't even need to open it. I don't need to open a new jar. I actually have this tray here of yellow. Okay. Because what I want to do, I just want to kind of maybe poke just some little, make some little indentions and add like little rhinestones. Kind of like if they were the little spinas, right? I won't put too many. I'm going to put some just here in the front just so you guys can get kind of an idea of what I'm thinking, right? So let's just add a little tacky glue. Sorry guys if I'm missing the comments. I'm just kind of into this little craft here because, you know, I'm loving this cactus right now. He just feels so wonderful in my hands. I'm being cochina tonight, y'all. No cochinas. No cochinas. That's what I tell Hank and Daisy. No cochinas. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to get in trouble. That's what's going to happen. So, let's see. I think I'll use this deeper yellow. Guys, I came to craft tonight and just hang out and have fun, y'all. Lucky I ain't having the juice. Because if I had the juice right now, it'd be worse. It would be worse. Let's get the little tray here. Okay, let's get some of our stones. Maybe some of the bigger ones. Let's get some of the bigger ones. This is one of the rhinestone trays I used to have in the shop. They completely sold out. So I don't have this one anymore, but I do sell them individual. As you can see here, these are the beautiful AB rhinestones. This one's here is the AB. This is the flat back. The AB has I do have the clear jelly ones, and then I have the AB flat back in the shop for $7.99 a jar, where you never have to wait for a sale to get the rhinestones. They're always at a great, amazing price. There's several thousand rhinestones in there. So very good price. You can actually pick out a few colors, you know, because sometimes rhinestones can get pretty pricey out here. Okay, you guys can kind of see, right? What I did there, I just added the rhinestones there on the cactus just to kind of give him the look of like the little prickly spinitas. You know what? Maybe I need to make the rest of the indentions because it's going to get dry. And at least I'll have the indentions here ready. I mean, I can stick it anyway, but still, I just like the way it looks with the little dent in it. Hank is very depressed because his dad is gone. When his dad is here, he gets so spoiled by my husband. My husband just spoils the heck out of him. My husband carries him like a baby and just spoils him so much. He literally was just like laid out. This could be like a pickle or a cactus, right? Super cute. You know what I could put on this one too? I like a mustache. But I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, those are the little things there, right? I will finish all this up after the live, but I want to create the cactus for you guys. Get this all done. I'm going to end up with a big old mess here in a minute because I'm going to get everything out. I'm going to take all the supplies out and use all the supplies here on this live. Okay. Arms. I think I will use the teaspoon for arms. Maybe a nopal. Is it a cucumber? It's a nopal. He doesn't have arms yet, but we're going to give it arms right now. And because we're doing Cinco de Mayo. And he's going to have a sombrerito, and he's going to be in this little terracotta jar, a pot here. So he's going to be super cute right now. But trust the process, my friends. I know it started looking something like belong in a shop that, you know, where they sell naughty things. But it's a craft, and it's going to be a cactus. You have to put some bling on it, some bling. Yes, I put bling on it, Alma. We have to kind of change it up because he was looking kind of, you know, too sexy there for a minute. Okay. So this is a teaspoon for each arm. I think that'll be good. I'm going to just add a toothpick to this here in a minute. And sure, Alma. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for hanging out with me, guys, through all my cuckoo-ness. Thank you. Hey, if you want to come laugh, come hang out with me. Right? Life's too short. Laugh it up. Okay, so I'm just going to stick a toothpick into the cactus here, right? To the sides of it. And then just add on the little arms. He looks like he has mocos. Look. His nose is running like mine. Do y'all see that? He got mocos. Let me see. But it's the tacky glue that runs. So sometimes, you know, you have to get like I usually use that little thing there and wipe it. But that's what happens sometimes when you put too much tacky glue. It kind of runs a little bit. And that's kind of what I did right here. I'm just trimming these little toothpicks. And then I'm going to add in these little arms. Right? Just like that. Really easy. The clay is so fresh and is working so nicely. And what you can do is once they're there and they're secure, you can kind of start, you know, curving the little arms of the cactus. You guys can see there right now. It's starting to look like a cactus. He's PG now. He's not rated R anymore. Because he was real. It was just pretty. It was pretty hairy there a minute ago. Okay. Pretty hairy. Let's see. You're like, Facebook gonna kick me off for making these kinds of crafts. Let me see. Where's my little thing? I'm a jigger. Okay. So let's just make some little indentations as well here on the little hands. And what I kind of do is I kind of like stagger them, right? Kind of like zigzaggy a little bit. And I'll put in the rhinestones in the little indentations there as well. Okay, so now we can put it here in the little pot. What I'll do is I'll add a skewer. The clay here is still fresh, but still once it dries, it's going to be nice and secure. But I want to give it a little bit of support. I'll add in some tacky glue as well. Okay, so you can see this is super easy and fun to make. And I'm going to end up denting him. Because I should have put the skewer in here first. Right? Sometimes you just got to work through these problems on a live. Okay. There we go. And he's just so cute right now. Oh my goodness. He's just a cutie patootie. Now he's cute, looking cute. Okay, so now we can give him a sombrero, right? Because he's got a little sombrerito right there, right? And he's looking ready for... Maybe I should have went a little lower on this one, but what I can do is just bring it down because the clay is nice and fresh, keeping one arm up and keeping one arm a little bit lower. Okay, we'll get the little sombrero in here. And I think he needs a mustache. Okay, he needs a mustache. We'll give him a mustache. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, now I'm going to give him a little mustache. Let's just give him a little... We'll just use a little half teaspoon and give it a mustache. And these colors of clay that I'm using are in the shop. This is the Firm Soft. This is my absolute favorite clay to use. It forms characters really nicely. So I think I'll just use half of this. Guys, I will tell you the shop is running out of colors. I do have plenty of white. As soon as I'm done pulling, I just have to pull a few more orders. As soon as I'm done pulling the orders, I will upload the Etsy with what there is. I do know cookie dough is really low. Cookie dough is really low right now, but there's still a few. I saw some gingerbread. I found a box of gingerbread back there. There's plenty of white, stuff like that. Plenty of pinks and stuff like that if you guys are looking. I know I got some messages earlier about people looking for certain colors. There, I did find some of the coffee brown as well. So I will update here as soon as I'm done pulling orders, because once I fulfill all the orders, I go back and upload the Etsy. But I did see the Etsy was sold out on a lot of things because it was a very busy weekend, and I'm absolutely grateful for every single one of you guys. Okay, so the clay right now is so fresh, guys, that it's sticking so nicely. I didn't even have to add tacky glue there. The cats are fighting outside. I can hear them. Oh my God, the kitties are being wild. There are several stray cats out there, and my kitties are just so territorial with their yard. So look, there we go. Cute, cute. I'm going to cut the strings off of this thing here. And that's our cactus there, looking cute as can be. Okay. Let's cut this string off here. And these little hats, they sell all these little things in the party area at Hobby Lobby. These I did get last year, but I did see that they had them. They still had these there this year. So there's our little cactus guy, right, with the sombrero hat. He might need something here. I don't know. I'm feeling too gappy right there. Maybe I'll put in some little flowers or something here. I don't know. I feel like he might be a little bit too gappy there, but he's super cute and he's good. Okay, so we have him. Okay, guys, I do sketch out some of my things before I get on here. So let's see. I have peppers, a taco. I wanted to do some wok, and let's do the guacamole. So I did find this cutie that I had made a while back, right? That's a cutie right there. I'm thinking I'll make another one and add them inside a bowl of this bowl, right? We can do a big one and a little one, and then add them here in this bowl really cute. I'm thinking maybe I might need to put a piece of styrofoam here or something, or maybe I'll just use some old clay or something that I have, and fill the base here. You know what? I think I have some old orange here that I can see here at the bottom. Hey, I found the green. I have this old orange I can fill here at the bottom. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to put something here. I don't know. He would have been cute with like a little sarape or something, right? Like real cute, but I don't know. I'm feeling like he's kind of empty there, but we'll figure that out. So I'm going to fill up the bottom of this bowl here with this clay that I have just sitting there, because I need to fill it up with green in here. And the bowl is kind of deep. They also have these in the party area there at the Hobby Lobby, and these are $1.49. Really cute. These are definitely good for when you're having the Cinco de Mayo parties, or you're having Taco Tuesday night, or just taco night in general. These little bowls are perfect for those kind of nights, for the salsa, the cheese, the different things that we serve. I think I can get all that in there. Get rid of this bag. Hi, Peggy. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. I want to make this one here, right? I believe I use the olive green on him with some white, because I lightened him up. Yeah. Let's see. What are we going to do? Should I make a darker one? This grass green, I think I could use it for the guacamole. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break up this green a little bit, because it's right now, for the guacamole, I kind of want to make it a little lighter, right? So let's do that. Again, with the 1/3. I think I'll use a 1/3 of the grass green, and then add in some of the olive. A cactus blossom. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Barbara. A cactus blossom. You know, since we did get rain here in Corpus, we did get rain here in Corpus, and I'll just go ahead and add 2 teaspoons. We got a lot of rain here in Corpus, and when we went to the ranch on Sunday, There were so many beautiful yellow cactus blossoms on the cactuses. And it was just so pretty because everything had been so dry and so really, like, it was really bad. And to see the cactus blossoms was really nice. They just, I mean, they are just a, you know, almost close to like a rose color. I mean, to a rose shape. Just really pretty. They're so pretty. But of course, they're on a cactus and you can't get close to the cactus, right? Because my cactuses are prickly. But, and we normally do burn the cactuses. We burn all of the, 2 teaspoons. All of the pricklies, the spinitas, we burn them off, and the cows usually do chomp them down when we burn them down. But because we've been in such a severe drought here in Corpus, we haven't been able to burn anything, because one little spark of just anything is igniting fires. But with these little rains that we've been having, hopefully it'll definitely help. And what I'm doing here is I'm just making avocado, like an avocado dip, right? I used the grass green, 2 tablespoons of the olive, and 2 tablespoons of the white to kind of break this up, because it was, you know, it's a beautiful green, but it was just a little bit bold. Okay. So let's just get this in here. And it's guacamole, so it doesn't have to be all neat, right? Just kind of in here, just making sure to cover up all the oranges in there. Okay, you guys can see that looking yummy already, right? And what I kind of wanted to do is I kind of wanted to put him in here like this, but I also wanted to make one for you guys. So let's make one. We're gonna go ahead and use, and I believe it's 1/3. It's weird because I can feel it in my hand already, and I kind of already know how much it is. A little flower, I know. A little flower would be really cute right here, because he's kind of big. He's tall. But I would put something here. I don't know. I'm going to put something cute. You know what would be cute? If he had like a little holster with a little pistola, with a little pistol. That would be super cute, right? If I gave him a holster. Because he's a banshee. He's a banshee cactus. So this is a 1/3. Let's see. Do I want to lighten him? Or we want to keep him dark? I'm going to lighten it a little bit. I'll lighten him a little bit. And this one here, I'll probably give him a trim around. I don't know. We'll see. I'll lighten it. Teaspoon with 2 teaspoons of white. Okay. How's everyone doing tonight, guys? What did y'all have for supper? Or have you had supper yet? Hopefully you had something yummy. I made myself a chicken taco salad. So as soon as I get off of here, it's waiting for me. I already added the sauce, everything. One thing about me, guys, I have to have all my food sauced up. Condiments is huge for me. And now when you go out to fast foods and fast food places to get, whatever they're serving, and I don't know, guys, about this. I'm going to have to kind of give it some green around the edging or something. I don't know. I feel like I need it to be lighter. They are selling you have to buy the condiments now, guys. You have to buy the condiments now. And I'm like, what? We pulled into Wendy's Easter evening, right? Because we're coming back late in from the ranch. And it's like, we were starving. So there was a Wendy's open 24 hours. So it's like, okay, let's stop here at the Wendy's. I want a chicken wrap. And I wanted them to put buffalo sauce in it. And then, of course, my husband got some of the nuggets. And the nuggets usually come with sauce. But now they're selling the buffalo sauce. You have to pay $1 extra for the buffalo sauce. And I'm like, no, go ahead and take that off. I'll wait till I get home because I have buffalo sauce at home. I mean, I'm not trying to be stingy or anything. But I mean, they were charging me for the sauce to put inside my wrap. They were charging me for the sauce for each. He got 2 4-piece nuggets. I mean, it was like, no, take all that out. That was $3 worth of buffalo sauce for a small little container. I mean, I know it cost them money, but geez. I think I'm going to make a pretty big avocado because this is going to be a big one in a little. So you guys can see how big this built up already. So we'll just roll this out, and then I'm going to just create the shape with my hands here. It's kind of like egg shape. Thank you all for hopping on. I appreciate every single one of you for getting on and watching and hanging out on this Tuesday night. Big, pretty big ball. Look at that. Hanging days are snoring. Okay. Are you guys making Cinco de Mayo decorations? Is anyone going to make any Cinco de Mayo decorations? Or do you have any? Do you guys decorate Cinco de Mayo? And I'm just kind of creating an egg shape here, right, with the palm of my hands. You guys can kind of see this is going to be a big one and a little one, right, just like that. We'll put the eyes in. Whenever I have some bigger ones, these are all the same size. I think they're all the same size. Kind of liking that side. And I want to take out all the little imperfections. Okay. No, maybe that side. Okay. We'll add the little eyes. Same thing. I think I'm going to use Perels for all the different eyes here, just because that way I won't have to, because I have to make so many different pieces, then I will be here making eyes all night long, and we want to get this done. Okay. Okay. Kind of give it more of an avocado-y shape. Kind of point off the head. So it was kind of rounded. Okay, I'm going to get my boba straw here. You know what? This one I'll add a little nose. Oh, I didn't save enough any for the nose, so we ain't doing a nose. I'm going to use my blush again. I'm going to kind of dust the edging of my boba straw here so that I can give my... He has a black stain. Oh no, it was like a little bubble or something there. Okay, really cute. You can see that's coming along. He had like a little, I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's dust this thing. I need greens. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. This is a little bit of a process, but I appreciate all of you for being here that are here. I know there's so many events, so many different lives going on right now tonight. Lots of fun stuff, lots of different crafts. I think Miss Joanne Barandi was going to make a ladybug tonight, and I'm like, oh, man, I wanted to see her make the ladybug. But I'm going to go back and catch her on the replay because she's always so sweet and makes something so fun and amazing all the time. So I definitely want to go back and watch her. But I totally understand. It's nice when there's all different kinds of lives, right? You get to go back and forth and see different creations. And I'm just going around with the darker shade of green, just kind of giving it that different shade of green. Highlighting it there. Before I add in the pit, I'm going to add in, give it color in some cheeks, and then add in the pit, and then put them into the wok, and they will be nice and ready to get their guacamole on. Okay, so that's cute. You can kind of see there, right? The shading does change that. Yeah, so many talented people for sure, right? There's all kinds of stuff going on. You know, lots of talent, lots of amazing stuff going on. Everybody making, you know, Cinco de Mayo crafts, celebrating fiesta, doing all those kinds of things. Or just, you know, getting ready for summer, making cute bees and ladybugs and stuff like that. Everybody just making beautiful things. I know I was away for a little while and I missed so many, so I gotta go back and catch up for sure. Thank you so much for spending time with me, Helen. And you're so sweet, Helen. I appreciate you, doll. I appreciate you, doll. And what I'm doing now is I'm just dusting on some cheeks. I appreciate you so much. Let me see. Let's just say maybe I should give it little eyebrows or something, right? Just to kind of change it up, because they're kind of like twinsies, but it's okay. He still needs his pit. We got to give him a pit, and I hope I have brown here. I got on and I didn't check to see if I had colors, the proper colors, but I'm hoping I do. Now we're going to figure this out. Oh my gosh, put your brushes up where they belong. Okay, that's the pink. This is the green. Okay, don't mix them up, because I will do that. I have gingerbread, but that's a brown. Oh my goodness gracious, do I have a brown? Oh, I have enough, I have enough. I found a smidge. Okay, I might have to add a little bit of something else, because I don't know if I have enough. I have a smidge. Telling you. This coffee brown, guys, has been so popular. Like, everybody loves the coffee brown. I'm going to add a little bit of gingerbread to it just because I feel like I need a little bit more. We'll kind of blend these two together and see what we get. But because I want a pretty nice large size pit for this. You're enjoying being here too, Barbara. Thank you, friends. I appreciate y'all, friends. Y'all are so sweet. I just love making decor. Like, my new goal is to be intentional with everything that I'm making. Like, it's gonna go in an arrangement. I'm going to definitely create things, collect them, you know, group them up in about 3 or 4 pieces, and then create a beautiful arrangement. It definitely is a goal of mine to do, because I love creating arrangements, you know, grouping up my crafts and making a beautiful arrangement. I just feel like if they go to their forever home, they're going to have somewhere to sit, and, you know, you'll be able to get them out and use them as you need them. And this is a big pit. That's a big pit. Okay. I think that one will be good. So this is why we end up with little smidges of clay, because of stuff like that. But it's okay. We could just put that there. I'm going to make an indentation with my thumb of where I'm going to put the pit. Let's just go ahead and do that. Mama, no. I don't know what they hear. They heard something with their bionic ears. So just rolling this out. I do this here on the table a lot because I just feel like it helps get out all of the imperfections in the clay a whole lot easier and better than I would rolling it in my hand. It seems to take me a little bit longer. I see some crafters do it in their hand and they're amazing because they could get it so perfect. I can't. I use the table a whole lot more than I would my palm of my hand. Guys, you will see me lean on my table a whole lot more, but it's just because my back starts to feel a little achy. So you definitely will see me leaning on the table a whole lot more. I've noticed that about myself, but it's just something that I gotta do until I get through this. So there we go, another cute cactus, right? I mean, avocado. I feel like maybe I should have gave it like some brown around the edging, right? I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe some brown as well. Let's see. Instead of, let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Like the little shell, right? The little, I don't know. Let's see. It's clay. We'll be fine. If you don't like it, like I said, you just ball it up and start over again. Right? We just ball it up and start over. Guys, I caught up on The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if I told you guys, if some of you guys know, I was so deep into The Handmaid's Tale. I was addicted. Like, it was bad. Like, I was just thinking about it all day long. How I was going to fit time into my day to watch, you know, episodes. It had 6 seasons. I caught up. I'm going to let it run for, and I'm going to let it run for at least 3 or 4 more shows. And then I'm going to watch, because I cannot just watch one. That drives me nuts. The anticipation will drive me cuckoo bananas. So I just would rather wait till there's at least 3 or 4 that I can binge on. Guys, The Handmaid's Tale, if you haven't seen it, holy moly. It is something. Okay, so there we have our avocado, looking cute as can be with its pit. And let's put them in here into our guacamole bowl, right? We're going to have 2 cuties sitting in here in the avocado. So let's go ahead and put stability with a skewer. I'm going to need 2. Maybe whatever the excess that I cut off, I can use in the other part. Since this one is super dry, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and put it in here now, because if not, I'm going to have problems. This one's super soft because we just made this one. Let me add in some glue here. Let's get this baby in here. Okay. And there's the guacamole bowl with the guac. I think I'm going to add in some little pieces of tomato, right? Should I add in like little pieces of red for tomato there so we can get that looking cute? Okay, we'll just add like little pieces of tomato. Nothing crazy, just little. What do you guys think? You think it's cute? I love it. I'm loving it right now. It's just adorable. Don't start falling here on a live, acting silly like a silly goose. You're going to start acting like a silly goose. Don't do it, buddy. Clay's super fresh, so he wants to start drooping back. So I'm going to have to lean him on something, because if not, I'm going to have an avocado that's going to be laying down trying to go to sleep. And we can't have that. Okay, so far we have our our avocados in a bowl, and we have our señorito cactus man right here, and we have, okay, so far we have these guys done. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for doing what you need to do. You didn't mess up. Okay, I'm gonna have to lean these guys. Let's get this over here. This is where it gets hairy because you want to lean it right, but you don't want to mess it up. So we're just gonna lean it like that. Okay. Okay, let's get some stuff put up. We got mess everywhere. How are y'all doing so far? How are we doing? Are we we're hanging? Sorry guys, it's just I just wanted to get on here and create a decor for the tier tray. Okay, so picture says here 3 peppers. So the taco will go fast because the taco will be fast. We'll do the peppers, and then we'll do the pepper family, and then we'll do the taco because it's gonna be 3 little tacos. But my taco, I want to give him a mustache. So we'll do our peppers really quickly. Shouldn't take too long, right? Peppers. Let's see. We're gonna have a papa, and we're gonna have a mama and a baby, and they're also gonna go in here. But what should I put them in, guys? Should I put them in like in a salsa or something? Should it be like a salsa? I don't know. 3. Let me see what this feels like. You need to go order clay now. Those are so cute. Yes, they are so cute. I just love them, guys. The Firm Soft just builds it's just the most beautiful clay, guys. It's when I say Firm Soft, it's not, and the way it holds and the way it feels in the bag, it makes you think like it's like solid. It is solid, but it is just so soft, guys, and it just holds its shape so lovely, and it cuts so beautiful with a cutter. I mean, my God, it is my absolute most favorite clay ever. And I've tried some clays. It is a good one. I'm not just saying it because I sell it, because I have it in the Bright Ideas business, the Debbie's Bright Ideas business. It is just amazing stuff. I absolutely love it, love it, love it so much. Okay, maybe this might be the mama because I used 3 tablespoons on this one, and I'm thinking maybe I need to do 4 for the papa because it's kind of small. And I'm just rolling out this pepper here, right? Keeping the bottom part more narrow, keeping the top part a little more rounder for a pepper. Then I'll just kind of use my fingers here, just gently pinching, kind of giving it that pepper shape. Okay. Just like this. Okay, so this is the mama. This is the mama. And we're going to have to do something to separate the looks of them. So let's see. Let's give her some eyes. Right? We're going to give her some little eyes. It's like, how do I separate them? How do I separate them? Okay, the baby one, maybe I can put a bow. And the papa one, I could probably put a mustache. And something's in here. Something was in my Perel, guys. And I put it in there. I didn't. Anyway. Okay, so you guys can kind of see there, right? Okay, let's see. Give it a little smile. Maybe since she's a mama, right? Maybe, you know what? I can give her some pearls. How about that? Let me grab some pearls. Let's see. Hey, you're in the way, Poppy. You're going to make me fall down, Papa. Can you move from there, please? Baby, please move from there. They have to be all up in my grill. All in my face. I feel bad because he was depressed. He was like really sad, guys. He was sad, like just like laid out, thrown, like waiting for his dad by the front door. I'm like, baby, he's gone. He's not coming back right now. Sorry. And I told my husband, I said, he's going to be a mess when you leave. He is going to be a mess. And I'm just making a little necklace here out of little pearls just to kind of change them up, because we're going to have a papa, a mama, and a baby. And this jalapeno girl is going to have a pearl necklace. Sorry guys, I know this is a little dragged out, but I promise it's going to be so cute when it's all in the tier tray. And she has a necklace. And I'm going to put these in there. Okay, so we have that. Now she needs a stem. She needs a little stem. You know what? I want her to have cute little leaves. I'm telling you guys, I didn't plan. I just like jumped on here thinking I'm going to just do magic. I have my little bow and my little leaves. Okay, let's do this. Poppy, you're in my way. Thank you guys. And I have this little leaf silicone mold here that's amazing. Just add in a little of the oil. It's so good. This little thing here, if you don't have one of these, you definitely need to get one because they come in very handy, especially like right now when you're going to make a little craft like this. Of course, you can make little leaves by hand if you wanted to, but these are just so cute, right? They just make it extra cute. Maybe I should make for the baby and for the papa too, right? Let's go ahead and get them now. And it doesn't take much, just a little bit there. And then now for a stem. Are you guys going to be decorating? Or just hoping to? And what I kind of do when I make a stem, I kind of just roll out a little log, right? And then I flatten one side and kind of keep one side a little narrow. Kind of like if it were like a little, like a tooth, like a little dinosaur tooth or something, right? Kind of, that's kind of the way I look at it. And so, and I'll just kind of poke in a little indentation there where I'll add the stem. This is kind of the way I do my cherry stems and different things. And then now that I have the cute little leaves, oops, I messed that one up. Just really cute. Right, and she's a cute little pepper, right? That's the pepper mama. Right. You know what? She needs little earrings. We need to give her little earrings. She's got to be cute. She has to be a cute mom. Right? Not black. We need pink ones. She needs to be matchy, matchy. Okay, that's our pepper mom right there. What kind of oil do I use, please? It's baby oil. These little spray bottles, they sell them at the Dollar Tree. You have to go get them. They are the best thing ever. The baby oil just seems to go so much further, I feel, and it's got that perfect amount. So I just baby oil, and not only that, when I do get it on my hands, it smells babyish, baby cute. And you get the moisturize and the clean at the same time. Of course, when we're done cleaning, we have to wash our hands and all that, right? But while you're here working with the clay, it definitely does help to keep your hands moisturized, you know, with the baby oil. So that's why I love the baby oil. I know there's so many different types that people use, like the canola oil, the olive oil, the different things, the glycerin, but I love the baby oil. Thank you, April. You're getting things ready for the 4th of July, and you decorated for Cinco de Mayo. Awesome. I know it's coming up so fast, guys. It's already going to be Cinco de Mayo. Oh, my God. It's like, you're like a little late on your tier tray. But it's like, we know what happened. But anyway, I'm late on my tier tray. I'm using 4 tablespoons for the papa. And it's 4th of July. Tomorrow on the Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace, we're going to be doing patriotic and fireworks. I've never done a firework, so I'm excited to do a firework tomorrow for the live, because I'm creating an arrangement, because I have an Uncle Sam donut that I have there put away in storage, and I've been wanting to use him, and I thought I was going to get him on a wreath or something, but obviously it's not going to happen, so we're going to put him in arrangement, and he's going to go perfect with the fireworks. So I'll make the fireworks tomorrow, and once they dry, I'll create an arrangement, and I'll probably do that on a live as well. So I'm planning on making 2 really cute fireworks tomorrow. So I did use 4 tablespoons for the papa here because he's bigger. We want him to be a whole lot bigger, right? And then just join the same thing, just kind of bringing down the bottom. And since they all will be close, they will all be with each other here, making sure I bring in my point all to the same curve, right? Keeping all the curves the same, because you don't want to have some going this way and that way, and then you're going to put them all in the same bowl together. So, okay, so that's, he needs his eyes. We're going to give him a mustache. And this is just this kind of repetitive stuff, guys. We'll give Dad a straight smile because he's a dad, right? He'll have a straight smile. You know what we'll give him? I'm going to give him a little nose with his mustache. Maybe we'll give him a big, just using a smidge of black, splitting it in half. You're welcome. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, April. You're welcome. Hopefully this inspires you to make something. And you know, peppers, it doesn't have to all, the avocados, the different things here, they don't always have to, they don't have to be just for a Cinco de Mayo, you know. We can make these whenever, for whatever we like, you know, different decorations, different things. We definitely can do that for different crafts. It just doesn't have to be for this. So hopefully this inspires you. I'm going to give him some really pointy ends on his mustache. Give him a red nose on top here. Put in his Perel eyes. Okay, right now I'm thinking as I'm doing this, I'm like, what am I gonna set them in? Like, do I set them in like a salsita or what? I didn't think that far. Y'all. What am I gonna set them in? Any ideas, guys? Any ideas? You have a big celebration for July fireworks family. We've done it for a couple of years, so we're planning to have a big get together this year. That's amazing, Helen. I love that. Absolutely. Celebrate everything you can. Life's too short. Celebrate it all. Enjoy it. Take the pictures. You know, let the house get dirty, messy. Clean it up when it's done and over. You know, eat amazing food. Even if it's not a lot, taste it, sample it, enjoy it. Life's too short. Okay, making some more little leaves here. Yeah, the 4th of July, you know, I love 4th of July celebrations. We used to always have a big one. We'd go out to the beach. When my daughter was here, we'd go to the beach because she's the kid, my kid in Dallas, that's my beach kid. So we would always go out to the beach and have a big 4th of July thing. We would ride jet skis. We would do all that kind of fun stuff. We used to always actually book a hotel on the beach. And everyone would show up there, and you know, we always make sure to get a hotel with a swimming pool. So with an indoor swimming pool. So once we were done on the outside, everyone would, you know, would swim, and it was just so much fun. I just dropped a leaf, and let me see. Hank, baby, you're gonna have to move, puppy. You're right here. Y'all are right here at my feet, y'all. Put a sombrero in. I know, but I don't have one. I wanted to. I promise, Donna. I thought of the same thing. Put a sombrerito on him, pero no tengo. But you know what? Maybe I'll make one for him, and I'll put it on there because I'm going to have to make one out of clay because he's a little bit smaller for the sombrero that I have. I know he would be perfect with a sombrero. See, only these are so huge. But that just goes to show you how cute he will be with a sombrero, right? He would be adorbs with a sombrero. And even though he has his stem and stuff, it doesn't matter because the sombrero will cover this up. So it would be fine. It would be perfectly fine. Okay, there is our Papa pepper. Now let's make the baby. So this is the Papa and the mama and the baby. Okay, the baby, I don't know, 2 teaspoons? I don't know what I use for her. I think I'll do 2. Okay, we're getting close to done, guys. For those of you that have been hanging out with me, it's been an hour, and we have 3 crafts. Hi, AZ. Hello, Maria Camacho. How are you? Hello, my friends. So we have 3 cute peppers there, right? Now we're going to do a little baby, and she's going to be a girl because we're going to put a bow on her. Why not? Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Maria. So what should I put them in? I don't know. So the salsa, I guess I'll have to cut up, like, maybe put the red, right? But put, like, green, white for cebollita. I don't know, like little onion. What do y'all think? Right? They're going to sit in salsa. So the salsa has to be red, right? So it can't just be red on red. Can't be red on red. I'll put the 2 little eyes close together on this one here because it's the baby, right? It's the chiquitito. The little baby. Baby girl. Okay, we'll give her a little smile. Okay. We'll give her a little, same thing, little leaves, a little stem, a little bow. And these will be the peppers, and I can just start putting it together really quickly. I think I'm just going to do red and then add in like green and white for onion. Just kind of break that up, because if not, it's just gonna be red on red, and that's not gonna look too good. It'll look good, but it will be like washed out because. Right. Thank you. I love making characters, guys. It's my thing, and it's just so easy for me, guys. If you can see, guys, it's just a smile and Perels on the faces. Nothing, you don't need to do anything. Like, I know they sell the most amazing acrylic eyes out here, and people use them on their crafts, guys. All you need is just little beads, or even just little dots with a little bit of glimmer, and it definitely does make a little face. Like, it makes it cute. And position of the eyes, the separation, like sometimes when you put them separate or when you put them really close together, changes the whole kind of look of your face. And even eyebrows and little lashes as well. I've purchased the thinnest little paint brushes from Amazon, and I'm able to do little lashes now. So cute. Okay, so this one, I'm going to put her a bow. So let's get her a cute bow, right? So I think that one would be good there. This one. Okay, I know I have pink right here. We have pink right here, handy dandy mandy. Let's make a cute little pink bow and put a pink bow on her. Hi, Dewey. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Thank you all, guys, for jumping on, hopping on, and joining me for this craft. I promise I'm going to attempt to put together this tiered tray decoration for you guys, so you guys can kind of see. And of course, I'm going to make a few more pieces and add to it. I'm actually looking for some cute coffee cups and stuff that I'm going to add to it and build it up. This will go stored away and put away because I'm going to use it for next year. Last year I gave mine away to my daughter, and this is the reason why I'm kind of having to make it. But it worked out pretty well because that way I can get on here and make one for you guys. Right, you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking. So there we go, a little baby girl. Right, she's got her little bow. You already know she's gonna have earrings, right? So we gotta dress her up. She gotta be cute. She's gotta be cute like her mama, right? Because she's a little baby. It'd be cute for her to have like a little rattle or something, right? Something you can dress up and play dress up with your little crafts. Really cute, right? They're your crafts. You can do whatever you want with them. So she's got little earrings. She's a little pepper with a little bow. Okay. So, okay, let's get this thing filled up because we need to make a salsita. You know what? I think I have some old clay here, some yellow or something else. Something old. This is old and sticky, guys. This one's from a year ago. And I can use this, as you can see, that separated. That's how old this is. This is from the old. Right. But the thing about these, they're great for using for shapes and build up and different things. You don't want to throw them away. Even if they rubber out on you, you want to spray them down with oil, and you want to use them for building up characters or different things, or just making shapes. Don't ever get rid of your clay. Save it and use it for different things. Right? I definitely do make shapes of things that I need. So maybe a little bit more. Use it all. Why are we going to keep it? We don't need it. It's donezo. It's donezo. Okay. You guys can see there, right? I filled it up. I'm just going to get some red. How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all doing okay? So far, y'all hanging in here with me because y'all waiting for me to put it together. Thank you all for being patient. I appreciate it. I'm just covering this up. This one I kind of built it up a little higher because I noticed that the other one was a little bit low, but it's okay. And this is like my salsita. These bows came in clutch. Last year, I actually made my bows. So all you have to do is get one of your regular bows from your kitchen. You don't even have to spray it with oil, but you can if you want to. And what you do is roll out the clay, just put it over the bowl, trim out the bottom, and leave it there for about 2 days. 2 days is all you need. And then just go back and pull it off. And I promise you, you have the cutest bowl. And you can use, and that's even great for making like ice cream sundaes, different things like that. It's a trick that I was like, I didn't have a bowl, and I was like, you know what, let me try this, and it worked out so well. So I do it now for different crafts that I make. But and I was gonna do it today, but I was like, I don't have any time for that to dry. So I better get these little bowls here and use them today. So we're just gonna do little specks of like green and white everywhere, just to kind of break this up. Because it's a lot of red, right? It's kind of like the jalapeno pieces, the cilantro, the onion, all the different things that we put in our salsa, in our salsitas. Just kind of making it fun. You guys can kind of see there. And I'm not rolling out perfect little balls. I'm just like making little specks just to kind of emulate onion and greens. Just like that. Then I'll put these in here. And guys, y'all, thank y'all for being patient, guys, because I still have to make a taco. But I'm just gonna make one, and then we're gonna put together the tier table. Okay, the tier tray. I'm sorry, tier tray. Okay, so we have Papa, Mama, Baby. Okay, so Papa, Come on, baby. Okay, you guys can kind of see there, right? It's staking. I'm going to make a dent. I'm going to make 3 dents in the clay and just put them in there because they're going to start to fall over, and I don't want that. We kind of want them poking out a little bit, right? So we'll put the papa in there. The only thing is I'm going to need to lean them. And then we'll put the baby in here. Okay. And there is our pepper family there, the mama, the papa, the baby. Okay, really, really cute. Here's our pepper family. Here's our avocado. Here is our Señor Cactus. Okay, so we have 3 cute pieces so far. So far, so good. Yes, it's a little dragged out, but it's so worth it, guys. You guys can see you don't have to even go buy these decorations. They don't really have a whole lot of Cinco de Mayo things or, you know, stuff for the 3-tier for that. You can just make them. See, this is starting to droop, so I need to kind of lean that. And you can make them fun in your own. So, you know, you can do different things to them. Mustaches, earrings, you know, whatever you want. Put lashes on them, different things. So let's lean these guys because they're starting to droop. We're going to make a taco, and then we can start putting everything into the tiered tray, and everything's going to be ready to go. So we'll put these here for a little, just for a little bit. Everybody hang tight, please. Hang tight. Who else talks to their crafts like I do? Me. You know what? Before I get started, and I said I was thinking about a taco, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to create like pieces of like lettuce, tomato, and cheese, and then just add them. Like cut them up, like dice them up. Like just dice them up. The lettuce, I might want to give it a little bit of a curl. So maybe I'll use this cutter here. God, Hank, you're right here at my patitas, Hank. Me va a caer. Just roll this out. This tomato piece I'll just cut in little pieces. And then cheese, I'm just going to cut little like kind of strings. And then just kind of add it into the taco. We're almost done, guys. Thank you, Dee. You have a door hanger that you made that needs to be in that group. His name is Señor Cactus. Yes, I love to see the different wreaths that they're, especially the ones that are coming out right now. I saw one that he was a cactus and he was wearing a sarape, like a, you know, he was so cute and he had all the beautiful, you know, colors. Super, super cute. And I don't remember what wreath maker it was, but I just know I saw it today and it was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm just kind of making little pieces of lettuce here. Going fast. Now we're going fast. Okay. Busy talking. I'm going slow. But there was a few pieces we made. That's the reason why. So we'll just get that done. Get the little pieces of lettuce. I've never gone, probably never really gone. Well, I did Monday. I went 2 hours because I had so many gaps to fill in for my live. Because we had some of the girls that were out, and I went 2 hours, and that was, wow, I went 2 hours. I couldn't believe it. But on my own individual live, you know, live, not on an event or anything, I've never gone this long. This is my first time going this long. And I appreciate all of you for having so much patience of sticking it out with me. I definitely do appreciate you very much. So I'm just going to cut little squares for tomatoes. Right? Because we're just going to put little dices Those small diced tomatoes. Nothing crazy. I think that'll be enough. I'm going to make 3 tacos, but only the front one is going to have a face. Only the front taco is going to have a face. And I know I saw some cookie dough or something around here earlier. I said I could probably use for a taco shell. Here's this one. I think I'm going to lighten it up. Here's some yellow for cheese. This actually was left over, I think, from my bee that I was making. I said I was going to make a few more bees because I need them for my summer arrangement. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, everyone. That's it. I'm just cutting. Okay, let's see here. I just want to make little strings, right? And I could use yellow, like yellow jimmies, but we're just going to go ahead and do this yellow. I could have made like little logs, right? I'm thinking as I go. I don't like that, y'all. Think, Deb, think. Think, think. Think. Just make a little log and cut the sucker. Okay, so we have our lettuce, we have our cheese, we have our tomatoes. Now we can put together the taco, and we can start adding everything to the tier tray, and we're going to be done. Okay. I think this is enough for a taco shell. It's gonna have to be. It's actually a bunch of colors. Actually, this is a bunch of little smidges of colors that I have left over, and I throw in a bag, and it's actually making the perfect taco shell right now. Perfect taco shell. Let's clean up some of these things, guys. I have things everywhere. Okay. Oh, I'm leaning again. I can't wait to go take this back brace off, guys. Ugh. You sent me a picture on Messenger. I can't wait to see it, Dee. I can't wait to see it. As soon as I get off of here, I'm eating dinner really late. I'm going to go get my dinner. I'm going to go take this back brace off, get my dinner, eat my dinner, and then go back and finish packing the rest of the orders. I cannot go to bed tonight without packing the rest of the orders. I will be just so angry with myself if I don't do that, because it's very important that those orders go out. We got Big Papa here for the rollout. Let's see here. I have this cutter here from the Hobby Lobby that I'm going to use for the taco. And that's perfect right there. Spraying my cookie cutter. Okay. There we go. I literally built a whole, we're pretty much building a whole tier tray here. The decor for a tier tray here on Alive. All right, we didn't just do one. We did, this is our 4th little piece. Okay, so now we're gonna fold this over like a taco. That's gonna be perfect. Okay, so now we have some of this gingerbread here that I'm gonna use as kind of the meat part. I'm not even gonna measure. I'm just gonna grab a handful. Just gonna grab a handful. Okay. kind of bringing it to the edge so it can kind of show, right? Like it's not a meatless taco. It has meat. Okay. Kind of like that. Oh, Lord, don't start. It's going to stick. It wants to stick because it's super duper fresh. Okay. We have our lettuce. Let's see here. Pieces of tomato. Then we have some cheese. I'm hungry. I'm starting to get hungry. And you know what? Why not just add it all? Because it doesn't matter, right? We don't want to let the clay go to waste. So we're just going to add the rest of it there. Let me get this smidge of clay put away. We don't want it to dry. Why not just get everything in here? We'll have it all nice and full. So that way nothing goes to waste. We close this up nice and neat. Right? And you guys can see that is the cutest taco, right? Isn't that cute? Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy to the tummy. Right? Looking cute as can be. Kind of rounding off those points there. Okay. Let's get some texture on here because it's a taco, right? We want to make it like a shell. Let's get some texture. And you know what? Even on the taco too, like a little hat would be cute, right? Like a whole hat. That'd be super cute. I knocked down the oil. No, I didn't. It's in here. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to grab just a tiny little bit of brown. Just a tiny little bit. Just for little specks on the taco. Like the little burn marks, right? That are on a taco on a shell. Okay. Now, these eyes are super small, guys. I don't like them. I feel like maybe I need to make him eyes because they're too small. Okay. So let's get some black. And when I struggle, when I'm gonna make two eyes, right? Let me see if I have another little piece of felt in there. No, I don't. When I'm gonna make two eyes and I have a piece of clay like this, what I do is I kind of just roll a ball and I will split it right down the middle. And that I kind of feel like that gives me an even amount of clay when I don't measure. That still was too much, so we'll split that one in half. And I think this is good. This is good right here. Okay. Because the taco is pretty big. So we'll give him small eyebrows. He's almost done, guys. He's almost done. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you had to go, I totally understand. It's late. It's bedtime. I know it's 8:33 here in Texas, but I know Eastern time it's 9:33 and everyone's already getting ready to go to bed and different things like that. Oh, guys, stop. Guys, I have kitties and doggies and everything. Sorry. Get the whole zoo here. Baby. If my kitty's boat is showing one little bit of bowl in the bottom, he gets so upset. I'm going to make a mustache. He gets so upset. Like, he literally will wake me up from my sleep. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Patricia. Hello, everyone. He will wake me up. Hi, Patricia from El Paso. He'll get on, come on the side of me in my bed and meow so loud because his bowl has the bottom exposed. He's a brat. He is an absolute brat. You know what? I'm going to give him little lips. Let's give him little lips. I'm over here being real detailed at this hour of night. Come on. Come on, Deb. Get your life together. Okay. Okay, he's super cute. There's our taco boy, looking cute as can be. Hi, Florabonte. Hello, beautiful. It's been a while. How are you, my friend? Hi, sweet Pam. How are you doing, girlfriend? So here's our taco. Okay, so we have this humongous giant tier tray, okay? So it's a monster. Oh, Lord, I shouldn't even be moving this thing right now. It's so big. Okay, it's a monster, and I don't even know how I'm going to fill it because it's too big. But we're going to try. Okay. But we have all these things here, okay? So let's do this. Oh, guys, remember when I made Daisy the hippo with the taco? So we have Daisy the hippo, and then also when we have our beautiful wok girl. She's cute, our guacamole girl. But let's see what we're going to do here. We're just going to go ahead and add these. We're going to add these towels, right? Kind of drape them over. I'm just going to kind of give y'all a front view of this. Maybe fold that. Right, let's see how this is going to go. We're going to try to put this together. I promise I will get it all put together a whole lot prettier. Because it's going to have ribbon and flowers and different things. And when I take pictures, it's going to be really nice. But right now, it might look a little crazy. Because we're putting together. These were in the 40% off spring at Hobby Lobby. So I think they came to like $2 something for the 4-pack. But they had some pretty like Cinco de Mayo ones, guys. But they were like $10 for towels. I'm like, I'm not going to pay that. We can make this work with what we have. Okay, so we have maracas, right? We got these little maracas from the play center there, from the toy area. We can just put the maracas, right, like that. What else do we have? The piñata, right? We can put the piñata. Like that. Right, you can see the piñatas all out of the camera. But anyway, you guys kind of know what I'm thinking. We can start just adding different things. And it's not going to be enough, guys. I'm going to have to add like flowers, different things. You know what? I did bring flowers. I have these really pretty red roses, right? We can just tuck them in. You guys can kind of see what I got going on here. These were from Valentine's 100 years ago when I used to do flowers. These were some red roses that I bought from one of my distributors that sold high quality silk flowers. And I happened to find these in one of my bins. I'm like, wow, that's like way, that really was like bringing back the memories there. So you guys can see I'm just kind of staggering like roses here and there and everywhere, right? You guys can kind of get the little idea there, right? And you can do your tier tray any way you want. You can use coffee cups. You can use margarita glasses. I wanted to get some margarita glasses, but they were way too expensive at the Hobby Lobby. I said I can actually go down to the Dollar Tree and grab 2 and put them in the tier tray. So let's see if these things are going to fit because, you know, they are kind of tall, right? So we can get our senior cactus there. We can get our pepper family here. We can get our avocado family here. Right? Just different things. We can put in the little sombreros, sombrerito here, because it's yellow. But you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking, right? You guys kind of get me. You get me? But I promise this thing's going to be full and loaded, guys, when I'm done with it. I'm going to make more tacos. I'm going to do different things. Fill her up. I'm going to buy some margarita glasses. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what I was thinking of how to decorate a tier tray with just making some cute fun crafts and different things like this. You can put the taco here. Right. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for hopping on with me. You guys kind of know, you kind of see, kind of have an idea of what I'm thinking, right? Just kind of use just all different fun, cute stuff. Make more cactuses. Make, add coffee cups, salt and pepper shakers, kitchen towels, all the different kinds of things you can find. You can get inventive with the things you have. You don't even have to buy much. Just, and the thing about the Cinco de Mayo is like, it's all colors. It's like the yellow, the orange, the greens, all the different brights. But I hope all of you love what you have done. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm going to definitely fill her up some more, add in lots of cute things. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one tonight. I'm hiding behind, here behind the tier thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys will see it here behind me here during the week. I'm going to change the whole background. It's going to be summer. It's going to be lots of fun, really cute. Hopefully you guys, this inspires you to maybe decorate, whether it's Cinco de Mayo, whether it's 4th of July, whether it's just some sort of fun holiday, even for summer, lemons, all the different fun stuff. You can do so many things on the tiered trays. It is the part, you can pile it up here, keep it in a corner in your kitchen, your dining room, living room, wherever, and it just makes it so much fun. You kind of grouping decor is just so good and so much fun. Instead of kind of spreading it out everywhere, and it's not as impactful because sometimes the pieces are smaller and you spread them out and they don't show out. Rather, when you group them together, they make such a bigger statement. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this so much. I had so much fun hanging out with you. Definitely spread the love out there, guys. Let's be kind. Let's be nice. Let's, let's inspire. I will see you guys tomorrow with the Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace. It is going to be fireworks and patriotic fun. So definitely come check us out. We're going to have a good time. We start in the morning and we go to the evening. So, and I know some of the girls are on here today. I'm Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas, guys, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.